scoured Pinterest to find the cutest reindeer amigurumi patterns. The styles and shapes are different, but they have one thing in common. They're all free. Let's start off with this adorable sitting reindeer pattern by the Friendly Red Fox. He's one of the many animals that she has in her squishy line. I made a whole video about that. They're all free. If you want to see that video, I'll link it for you. But this little reindeer is wearing a scarf. He's got his little red nose, and he's made with blanket yarn, and I used a 4.5 millimeter hook. He's a great one to add to your free reindeer collection. Wouldn't he be cute sitting on a mantle? This little darling is Nyasha the Deer by Ekaterina Shokina. She is Miracle Knitted Toys on Instagram, even though this is a crochet pattern. Look how adorable she is. I love her embroidered eyes. She would be perfect for decorating a baby nursery with a little tree. That would be so cute. She's got her little tail and her cute little collar, and I just love her little face. Isn't she a darling deer? And she's free. If you're looking for something smaller, try out Potato the Reindeer. Look how tiny. Little tail. I love the little heart-shaped antlers and the little spots, just little stitches that you sew on when you're finished. He is so cute. Now in the pattern, they do make him a little scarf, which you can see right there. I ran out of time, so I didn't make him a scarf. But this pattern is by Cook K. I know that that's probably wrong. It's Khuccay. This one is a really quick make. You can whip up several of these in one sitting. Wouldn't they be cute stocking stuffers? Free crochet pattern, Potato the Reindeer. Let's talk about a bigger reindeer pattern. This is Nora the Reindeer. Now, I think she looks more like a Norbert, maybe. She looks kind of boyish to me. Either way, she's very cute. Now, this one is made with size 5 bulky weight yarn. The green one is like a velvet yarn. I added the little snowflake to the sweater just by making a few stitches with some white cotton. I love the size of this one. This one would be perfect peeping out of a stocking or just for decoration at Christmas time. Now this pattern came from an article. It was called Amigurumi Free Pattern, and the only attribution for the pattern that was given was it said by admin. I will link it below. All of these patterns will be linked in my description box so you can find it. Now, one thing I will say about this pattern is it's probably not written for beginners. At least it's not a good one for a beginner to start with, because it kind of expects you to know some things. For example, connecting the legs. It pretty much just says, connect the legs. So you have to know how to do that. It does say, when you finish with the second leg, 4 single crochet, 2 chains, 12 single crochet, 2 chains, 8 single crochet. But it doesn't specify where those stitches need to go, which is something that a beginner might not know. But he does work up, or she, into an adorable reindeer pattern. Look at the little antlers. Nora the Reindeer. Free. Here's another small free crochet reindeer pattern. This is the Sew Pocket Reindeer by Yarn Society. I used blanket yarn and a 5 millimeter hook. He's got little baubles for legs. I love the little red nose. and his little antlers. Now, let me show you the progression of how this reindeer turned out. Okay, so this was the first one I made. Obviously, there's room for improvement. So after seeing how he turned out, I decided I needed to use a stiffer yarn for the antlers because these just kind of flop. I made the reindeer with Premier Basic Chenille Brights, and the antlers were Parfait Chunky. Well, they just weren't really stiff enough, so for my second try, I used a blanket yarn for the antlers as well as the body. Now, the other thing that I changed, this was not written into the pattern, but look at his bobble feet. This was my first one, and you can see that he doesn't really sit flat on his bobble feet in this one. You can see the blanket yarn underneath. So what I did was in the round after the bobbles, I did a round of back loop only. I did single crochet in the back loop so that it made this part flatter and he sits more on his bobble legs, which I think looks better. But after I did those experiments, I think he turned out cute. He'd be a cute little gift for coworkers or friends. Here's a free Instagram pattern by Crochet with Mariah. Now this little reindeer has bobbles for his legs, wearing a cute little scarf. And I made this one pink mainly because I had run out of brown yarn and I didn't want to interrupt my flow and go to the store and get some. So I used a cute pink blanket yarn. And wouldn't that be cute also in a baby nursery? I think reindeer are cute in pastels or any color you want to make them in. Now, since I was going with pink and kind of a baby theme, I embroidered some sleepy eyes. The pattern does show safety eyes, so you can always do either or. Just a few little stitches for her nose, and I think she's adorable. If you're really into no-sew patterns, check out this tiny one by Natalina Craft. No-sew, so the ears you attach after you've made the little body, kind of looks like a little jelly bean, but after you've made the body, you attach your yarn to make the ears, and then you attach the ivory yarn to make the antlers. It's got a little tiny red nose, and this part is optional. You can leave that blank, still be super cute. This is made with plush yarn, so size 5. I thought if you did this with a size 4 worsted weight yarn and a small hook, maybe a 3 or 3.5, you can make a bunch of these and have a little checkers game. She has variations of this pattern that are elves and Santas. I think maybe a snowman, but wouldn't that be cute? You could have set out on a coffee table, or they're just cute by themselves also, and always free. I saved my absolute favorite free reindeer pattern for last. If you're getting value from this video and you think you'll make any of these free patterns, hit like and subscribe so you'll be notified for more. Look at this little darling. This is a free reindeer pattern by Thoresby Cottage, and in the pattern she made it with cotton yarn, which was also adorable. I wanted to use a more plush yarn, so this is Premier Basic Chenille Brights, one of my favorites. And I used that for everything. The little scarf, look how darling that is. And the antlers, look at the little face. I just love the little, just very simple little eyebrows. And I also love the fact that the ears have pink inside them. I just love this so much. I think that I would keep this out year round. So simple, so cute. Thoresby Cottage, free pattern. If you want more free crochet patterns, check out this video and I'll see you there.